Okay, say hi.
How's it going, everyone?
We're on the way to town to upload a video. So, okay.
Get food.
All right. Goalie's gonna babysit. All right.
Yeah, we're heading out.
Skipper, ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay. Well, my dang videos are running about 2 weeks behind right now. So, I'm getting right into town so I can upload these. So, the video that you're about to watch was actually filmed 2 weeks ago, but I thought you'd be like a little teaser here to see somebody who's in this video. So you'll have to wait a couple weeks to see the rest of it. Good morning, everybody. Today is August the 16th, and that's a special day for us, as Goldilocks just reminded me. Today marks exactly 5 months on the trail for us. 5 months on the PCT, hiking from Southern California, or the California border, to where we are right now, right smack in the middle of Oregon. And hopefully in the next 6 weeks, we'll see us up into Washington and getting at least pretty close to that border. But that all remains to be seen. For today, we're going to get ourselves all packed up here. This is the campsite we were at last night. After we got up to that water cache, the one that I initially thought wasn't even there. Thank God I was wrong. We actually ended up backtracking a short distance to come to this campsite we're at right now, which was much nicer than anything that was around the water cache. And then probably you can't see me, or can't see very well, but off in the background, that purple blob, that's a Skipper. She's taking down her own tent. And I just did an interview with Skipper that'll be posted as an independent video here probably in the next couple of days. I think you'll find it really interesting. So anyway, time for us to get packed up and get on the road. I have no idea how to play bridge. Okay, everybody got packs on. All right, let's go kill it. All right, well, it's kind of overcast today, a little bit humid, but the temperature, I guess because of the clouds, feels a little bit milder. Yesterday, boy, my whole body hurt, but feel a little bit better this morning, at least so far. So hopefully the trail will be fairly smooth, and we'll be able to cut down the miles between here and Shelter Cove, which is, I'm not sure what the distance is right now. It's like 25 miles or something like that. So we'll see. Hope for a good day. Okay, trail brought us out on the highway here, and we held a brief conference and decided on a change of plans. Rather than continuing across the trail here, across the highway on the trail, we're actually gonna do a different kind of hiking, hitchhiking. There's a small little town, not too many miles down the highway here. We're gonna thumb a ride down there and grab something to eat. And after we all realize that it's been over 2 weeks since any of us have had a shower or done any laundry or any of those other basic human necessities, we're just going to find a cheap motel, or at least a cheap campground that has shower and laundry facilities, and break there. I know we just came from Mazama Village, but there wasn't really much there. I mean, they did have a restaurant, but otherwise it was just camping out in a tent as usual. So a shower and laundry, hot meal, that'll really recharge our spirits. So let's see if we can get a ride. We just finished our lunch at the KJ's down the street, and now we got a room here at the Budget Inn. And boy, is this a classy place. We're in room number 10. Goldilocks was convinced that this is one of those motels where you pay by the hour rather than by the day. Here we are, room 10. So luckily the room on the inside isn't quite as frightening as the outside might portray. So
maybe I'll let
hey Goldie.
Hi.
So these nice pink walls in here, and it's a place to sleep at night, and it's going to be more comfortable than our tent, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and it has a shower, so it meets all the criteria. Okay, I thought I'd give you a quick look of the town of Chumult. Our motel is, well, kind of all the way down at the other end. I'm walking down to this end of town for this. The Lantern Trailer Park, laundromat, and coin-op showers. So I've got my backpack on, and I've got all my dirty clothes in there, Thia's dirty clothes, and Skipper's clothes. So don't ask me how the lone guy got in charge of doing the laundry for two women, but yay. And here we are. What a fun place. And here's where we ate breakfast. KJ's Cafe. Not too bad, but not as good as the KJ's Cafe in Alma, Nebraska. Boy, that place is where you get a meal. But this is good in a pinch. Good morning, everybody. It's August 17th. Check out this cool campsite that we got last night. Yeah. Nice soft bed of pine needles underneath me. Poor girl over here that had to listen to me snore all night long. And for once I didn't have to filter my water in the morning, so that's good. But we're actually right now in the town of Chumult, which is just a short distance off trail. We're going to walk down the street to a little restaurant called KJ's and grab some breakfast. And then I'll fill you in on the rest of our plans after that. All right, let's drop off this key. Now I got video evidence that I actually turned the key in case the guy tries to tell me I didn't. Stay shut. All right, lead the way. I'm gonna grab something to eat, but right out in front of us, train station. Who would have thought a little wide spot in the road like this would have its own train station? But more about that later. Okay, I've been pretty cryptic about what our plans are from this point forward. All I've really said is that we jumped off trail, hitchhiked into town of Chumult yesterday just to take a town day. Well, it's a little bit more involved in that. So, they say everything happens for a reason, and I think us running into Skipper a few days ago was meant to happen. Goldilocks and I were really dragging, mostly physically. You know, mentally we were still enjoying the trail, but physically we were just dying. And then we ran into Skipper, and she was kind of suffering from the same things. She was feeling kind of burnt out, both physically and mentally, and was very seriously considering just getting off the trail altogether. But the more time we spent together, the more we talked, the more we realized that what we all really just needed was just to take a few days off from the trail and just physically rest our bodies and our minds and kind of get reset so that we could come out here and make the final run for the border. So we got off trail yesterday. As soon as we finish our breakfast here at KJ's, we're going to jump on a bus that's going to take us into Bend, and from there we are going to rent a car, probably two cars actually, I think. We haven't really settled that, but Skipper is going to drive up to Seattle, about 5 to 6 hours away, and spend about 5 or 6 days visiting friends she has there. Goldilocks and I are going to drive about 5 hours back home. We've been gone for 5 months now, and our family misses us, we miss them, and we think that's the best place for us to go, just to relax and rewind and not spend a ton of money on motels and restaurants. So as of now, this is Monday, August 17th. We're gonna head home and plan to return this coming Saturday. I don't know what that date will be. So we'll be off trail for a total of about 7 days, I think. Because we're concerned about the calendar, you know, the rainy weather that hits Washington in September, especially at the end of the month, rather than continuing through Oregon, when we come back on trail next Saturday, next weekend, it's going to be at Cascade Locks on the Oregon-Washington border, and we're going to strike north from there. Ideally, we'll be able to make it through the state with our physical and mental health intact, and still have the desire to, after we reach the northern end of the trail, flip back and finish the part of Oregon that we are leaving right now. So that's today. That's the current plan. It's a big change, but I think it's the best thing we can do if we're going to be able to stay on trail. So I'll post more information as we have it. Here we are at Tumult Station, and we originally thought we were going to be taking the Amtrak, but unfortunately, no, we're riding a bus to Bend. So hopefully we won't have a lot of passengers on there with us, because not usually a big fan of bus rides. All right, Goldie, ready for a exciting bus ride?
I wanted to go on the train.
On the train, I know. I want to ride a train too, but oh well. We'll get on the bus. Okay, we just got off the bus here, and we're in Bend. Picked up another PCT hiker along the way. He's going to take some time off trail. He's like us, he's hurt, but he's going to take some time here in Bend just to heal up before he gets back on trail. Seems to be a common theme with PCT hikers when they get about this far up the trail. There's a lot of people with injuries, bodies are starting to wear out and making it tough to keep going north. But we're going to walk down from here to the Enterprise rental car, and then from there on we'll be driving north. Well, hello, it's Tuesday, October the 18th. Our cheapo rental car right here, parked in front of room number 108, where we spent the night last night. We're in this little, God, I guess you could barely call it a town. It didn't. We pulled in here last night and found out after we checked in our motel that there's nowhere in town to get anything to eat. There's no gas station. I'm not even sure how they can call this place a town. But so we're kind of hungry for breakfast right now, but I guess the next breakfast place, but I guess we're gonna have to drive about 20 miles down the road to find a place that even serves food. As it stands right now, we're only about 3.5 hours from home, so maybe the next video segment will show us pulling into our driveway in Palouse. house is still there. Doesn't look like it burned down while we were gone. See a couple of goats over there. Hey guys, did you miss us? Yeah. We'll go visit them later. Let's go in the house, see our daughter and our grandkids.